Alright, so these are going to be more OH example solves. I think I'll just mainly do first two block, since CML and last 6 edges are pretty similar to 2H. So there's the first example over there. You see this pair for the blue with yellow on bottom, and this one, green with yellow on bottom. So let's check out the blue one first. Alright, so what I notice is that if I were to solve blue with yellow on bottom, so it'd be something like this, and then I'd have to solve this here doing like a B move. It's not going to be too bad since it's not that many moves, but let's look at the other one, see if it's better. So we have green with yellow on bottom. Here's one of the edges, and here's another edge and corner. So we just solve this square like this, then you end up with this case, which is not too bad, but it seems kind of not super easy. Wait, did I do that right? Like this, okay. So, but if we solve this edge like this, solve the square like this, then we end up with this case, which is just an easy 2-gen case. Okay, so moving on to second block, DR. And while I solve DR, I'm going to sort these guys out as well as orient this edge. Cancel into this solve pair. And we have that. And then CML, last 6 edges. Okay, that's solved. Seems like this should be really easy, but it's not that easy to find it. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do white on bottom with green on the side over here. So here's the red edge, the orange edge, and the other corner. So first I'm going to solve the square like this. And then I have this pair to solve. So I can solve it like this. I guess I'll do that. And then instead of doing a whole bunch of rotations, I'm going to do that. A move instead. Alright, so we solve that. And I guess we have this pair to do. This is a cool insert. And notice I didn't do a R wide. That's just because it's easier for me in solving those pairs without an R wide. Because I would have to move my thumb over. Same with this CMLO. Like say if it was like this. Instead of going through the extra effort to keep, well, I mean, this is not how I would solve the, well, anyways, whatever, you know, just don't go out of your way to try to keep the center, whatever center you want on top, because it's only going to be one move in last 6 edges. Okay, next solve. So nothing obvious so far. Alright, so we're going to solve white on bottom with green on the side. So that's LD, center, this pair, and these guys. So I'm going to solve the red square first, like this, which solves this edge in. And now I have this corner. Solve like that, the corner, and then we just bring them together. Then we're going to solve these two. And notice DR. Okay, then this pair. And then we have to solve this case. CMLL and not 6 edges. Okay, let's see. So we see this formation, which can be solved like that. So that might be promising. This is already paired up, might also be promising. And then we see this. So I think I'm going to go with white on bottom, green on the side. Because I see when I do this, all the edges are already oriented. This is already in your perfect case. So solve that. Solve these two. And this time I'm not going to do an L prime, because I want to keep this orientation for DR edge. I could do an R wide if I want, or rotate. It's probably not that. It's not going to be that different. So I see this pair. So I'm going to set up to that and solve them. And here is kind of a bad case. I have to kind of do a lot of moves to solve it, like this. CMLL. I could do a OLCP to get that, or not OLCP, but you know, influencing